Hey everyone, you're watching Big Drone Flyer 77. When we come back, got the GPTOYS. This is the 926 McGruff 4-wheel drive pickup right after this. Hey, welcome back everybody. Donnie here, and thank you for joining me today on this edition of Big Drone Flyer 77. Hey, today I got a cool little 4-wheel drive truck. You can find this truck on Amazon, so I'll leave a link in the description. Pretty cool little truck here. It's not very fast. It says like around 20 miles an hour, which is probably maybe more like 10 to 15 miles an hour, but it's fine. It's actually GPTOYS is who sent this to me, so I thank you GPTOYS for sending this out. They call this pickup the McGruff 4-wheel drive truck. So gonna take this thing for a run. It says that this engine is a 555C, so we're gonna test it out and see how well it does, and gonna do a quick unboxing, so stick around. Alright guys, we got everything out of the box. You can see it's got an excellent owner's manual. I love this owner's manual. It's all in color, so you can see here everything's in color, well detailed guys, so perfect manual. I sure appreciate that GPTOYS for having a great manual like that. It sure comes in handy. We got the controller. I already got this stuff out because I wanted to get the batteries out and put into the controller and get the truck charged up so I can come out here to the park. So one thing I wanted to tell you guys, I took the 4 pins off the body right here, so you can open this up and see that the controller is actually wedged up underneath here. So when you open up the box, you go to look for the controller, you'll have to take the 4 body pins off and then pull the controller out from underneath the body. So this controller right here is just your basic little controller. So it does have where you can reverse the steering, and the throttle you could have slow or normal, it says. Looks like it has an adjuster here probably for the steering. I'll have to check that out. It's only 2.4 gigahertz controller. This is not rubberized, so it's just a hard plastic wheel to churn it, so which is fine with me. This one here, I believe it takes only 2 AA's, so I put 2 AA's in this one here, so that's all it takes. It's not included, so you'll have to go and get the batteries yourself guys. So let me put this back on here real quick. With this one is interesting because this truck actually has these style batteries, which looks like a big old AA battery on steroids. So this one right here is a lithium ion battery. It's 3.7 volt, 1500 milliamp, so it's actually a pretty good size milliamp on this. It's low on the voltage, which is fine, but you get 2 of them. And the battery bays on this is kind of interesting. They're right here, located right on the side here. This opens up and the battery slides in here, which when you get this thing sent to you and you open it up, the battery will already be in here. Then it's got a piece of plastic right here that you pull out so that way the battery can connect. When they send it to you, they have that little piece of plastic there, so that way the battery's not connected to the ESC in here, so that way it doesn't mess anything up or mess up the battery or the ESC for having the battery still in there. So let me pop that back on there. Alright. Alright, pop the other side off. Put the other battery is on the other side here. So you got both sides here, and it's labeled negative, positive, and you just pop the cover back on like so. Get this other one popped on there. There we go. Seen a few reviews. The servo looks like it's a pretty good servo in here. So you got proportional steering, so which makes it nice. For the motor, it is air cooled. It's got a air cooled fins on here. You know, if you want to mod it later and put a fan on there, that's all up to you guys. I'll have to see how well this does, see if it overheats or not. And it's got a little warning label here to let you know about the batteries and stuff, to remove the batteries when you are done driving it and have it shut off. So what makes it nice too is it's got actually little foam pieces right here, so the body will sit on foam, so it'll kind of be a little bit of a shock absorber so it doesn't start cracking the body. So that's pretty nice. And plus you got a set of headlights right in the front, some LED lights, so that's definitely a bonus there too, guys. So this is just spring shocks. It's not oil filled, so you could probably modify that later on and order some. So this one I believe is a 1/12 scale, if I can remember right. I'm sure it's probably on here somewhere. Yeah, 1/12 scale. So you can order 1/12 scale model shocks, oil shocks for it, and modify that later on, and maybe even put some bigger tires on there if you want. But this has got some low profile all-terrain tires on it. They're kind of soft. They feel good. They don't feel stiff or hard rubber. They feel nice and soft, like they're going to grab pretty good on the pavement or asphalt. And I think that's pretty much what they intended this for, to be kind of like a little circle track type of truck, you know, 4-wheel drive. So all right, guys, enough of the chit chat. Another good thing, one thing I wanted to point out is that the drive line in here is metal. So rest of the truck looks like it's plastic. Everything else looks like it's plastic. So is the dog bone and the dog bone housing, you know, for the axles here on the front and rear. It's all plastic, but at least the drive line's metal. Kind of wish they would have went with metal on those other parts, but that's okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go and fire this up and go take it for a run. Before I go, I want to show you, too, that it comes with a battery charger. So you can put your 2 batteries in here. I almost forgot about this. The batteries just actually slide right in here, so you can charge both of them up at the same time. So let me pop this other battery out. A little rough here. There we go. Okay, so you can pop this other battery in right here, and then plug this cord in here, and then it could go right into your laptop or into a wall adapter you can connect this to, and both lights will light up red, and then when it's fully charged they'll turn green. They'll be ready to go. So the reason why I wanted to show you that, and also it's got a screwdriver, and I don't see any other spare parts but 4 extra pins to hold the body shell on. So I just wanted to tell you, when you go to look for the charger and the screwdriver kit and the manual, it's actually going to be up underneath this part of the box in here. There's a little hollow spot in here, and it'll be up in here. So don't think that you didn't get your charger or any of the other parts. They have it hidden under here, guys, so make sure to look for that. Okay, now let's go out for a drive. Stay tuned for that, guys.
I'm caught in desire, brought up by a liar, got burned by the fire. Now I got blood on my hands, on my hands. And I'm way past the point of rejection. It takes every day, try as I may forget you, to let you go. I've seen the truth and it's killing me. I've seen the truth and there's nothing left to say. so delightfully wasted. I keep losing faith in my reason to breathe, thinking maybe I should drink you to death. My lust is my affliction. Can someone tell me why I surrender time for the quickest fix? Why am I wide awake when I lay my head to rest? Whoa, yeah. And I've seen the truth and it's killing me. And I've seen the truth and there's nothing left to say. Except it's gonna take worlds of pain to get over you. And it's gonna take worlds of pain to get over you. I'm looking for a new direction, but there's no end in sight. And please tell me, don't tell me why. It's just another complication. So lead me to my own device. And it's gonna take worlds of pain to get over you. And it's gonna take worlds of pain to get over you. And it's gonna take worlds of pain to get over you. And it's gonna take worlds of pain to get over you. To get over you. I'm so delightfully wasted. I keep losing faith in my reason to breathe, thinking maybe I should drink you to death. My lust is my affliction. Can someone tell me why I surrender time for the quickest fix? Why am I wide awake when I lay my head to rest? Whoa, yeah. And I've seen the truth and it's killing me. And I've seen the truth and there's nothing left to say. Except it's gonna take worlds of pain to get over you. And it's gonna take
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that little run. GPTOYS, thanks for sending out the McGruff 4-wheel drive little circle track truck here. I love it. This thing takes a beating and it just keeps on going. Had a lot of fun with it. Couldn't believe how well these batteries did for it, not being LiPo batteries. Did the job. And I got at least 15 minutes of a run with this so far, and it still has battery left. So, alright guys, hey, thanks for tuning in. Thanks again, GPTOYS, for sending this out. I'll leave a link in the description. You can find the truck on Amazon. So, alright guys, like always, God bless, cheers, and happy driving.